Chris Heria has recently put up a video, 200 push-up challenge. Alright, I'm here at Morena Espresso, our cafe here in Gold Coast, getting ready for my next challenge. So having a crack at Chris Harrier's 200 push-up challenge. So I've decided, let's do this for 30 days, see what sort of benefits we get from it. So Chris Harrier's 200 push-up challenge, 4 different types of push-up. We're doing the Pseudo Planche push-up, we're going to be doing explosive push-ups, we're going to be doing alternating archer push-ups and diamond push-ups. 4 different variations of your standard push-up, all aimed at improving different sort of calisthenics-y and gymnastics strength movements. So the makeup of the challenge is every 30 seconds you'll be doing 10 push-ups. 5 sets of our first push-up, 5 sets of our second push-up, so on, so forth. So it's a 10-minute workout, which for me, I like the idea of that. As you saw in my previous videos, 1,000 push-ups in a day, 200 push-ups in about 10 minutes isn't too much of a problem for me. But we're throwing in these slightly different movements. So let's see how we go. As usual, don't forget, like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, click the link in the description, head over to my website and get yourself your free copy of my ebook, Train Wherever the Fuck You Want. Day 1. Here we go. Alright, starting off with the Pseudo Planche push-up. Have to say I'm a fan of this movement. I do these quite a bit in my training normally anyway, so starting off with it was quite a treat. The explosive push-ups were a real chore though. They burn you out fast. Just want to clarify as well, this challenge I'm doing a day on and a day off. I'm not a big fan of seeing people posting these 30-day challenges where they do the same movement every day for 30 days. You have to let your muscles recover, otherwise you're not going to get the results you think you're going to get. The other thing you need to think about as well is balancing your muscle groups out. I'll get into that a little bit more later on. As you can see, day 1, I'm already having to scale the movements. I need the box set as we get on. Like I said at the start, 200 push-ups isn't too much to sort of scare me off in 10 minutes, but when you start adding in these different ways of doing them, it burns you out a whole lot quicker than just your standard old push-up. Alright, so who is Chris Heria? Chris Heria is a famous calisthenics trainer and YouTuber from Miami, Florida. Started out as a fitness enthusiast, got into exercising at a park near his house. Wasn't long before he started competing in calisthenics, traveling the world. Next step from there, obviously, was opening his own gym, which is called the Calisthenics Academy in Miami, Florida. As all successful people do, he then expanded. He's got gyms all over the world now. He's got a few different YouTube channels. He's even got himself an app. Safe to say the guy is a huge authority in the world of calisthenics, so any challenge he puts up has to be legit, right? Alright, this is somewhere in week 2 or 3. Like I was saying, you really need to be careful not to overwork your muscle groups whenever you're doing these kind of challenges. So something else I was doing was on my alternate days, I was making sure I was working a lot of my pulling muscles. You see push-ups, push, you're using your pushing muscles, your triceps, your chest, a bit of your shoulders. So I was making sure on my alternate days I was getting a lot of pull-up workouts in, chin-ups, doing lots of rows, things like that. Getting a lot of leg sessions in, just really trying to balance everything out. The explosive push-ups were always a real chore. The explosiveness of them just fatigues your muscles so much faster. So still at the halfway point, I was having to scale, having to use a box. That's what I mean by scale, making it easier. Even the close hand push-ups, the diamonds, that last set of those was always such a struggle, having to keep myself up nice and high, take a little bit of the strain off a little bit. As you see, as the sets were going on, the box is getting higher and higher.
Alright, 10 minutes all done. Well, I'm not having a break as often now. I am using the box on a few of the movements. I did actually fuck up today and got the order around the wrong way. I was wondering why the archer push-ups were so easy today. It's because I done them a set early. Alrighty, end of another busy day here at the cafe. Just finishing up. We've got a little bit of a course on tonight. Some of the staff are learning some new little barista tricks. So before I head off and start my evening, I thought what better time than now to do my push-ups. So as you can see, we've got a full house. Everyone's busy working away. I'm up here up the front, in front of the traffic, gonna do my push-ups. All right, let's get started. All right, all done. Well, it's getting easier, getting better. It's just the last couple of sets now that I'm having to do up on the elevation, so that's good. All right, off to jiu-jitsu now, so let's hope I don't need my arms too much tonight. Well, it's the last day of the push-up challenge. Well, there we have it, the day after the last day. I'm sore, chest is sore, triceps are sore. Yeah, pretty happy I got through all the sets unbroken, so I didn't have to break up any of the reps, I didn't have to scale anything, I didn't have to use the box or nothing like that. Yeah, definitely a challenge worth looking into. Look, Chris Harrier's channel is really good. He puts up a lot of really good content. Definitely worth checking out more of his stuff. I really want to stress, if you're going to do this challenge or any of these other challenges for multiple days, just consider resting. That's the big thing I see in comments anytime I watch these things. It's the first thing I think of whenever I see the videos come up. 30 days non-stop, you know, a week non-stop. You've got to let your muscles rest. If they don't rest, they don't grow. Like I say, I went day on, day off, and I think that is the big reason why I managed to improve so much. Look, I didn't do any measurements, I didn't do any before and after photos, because honestly that wasn't the point of this challenge. The challenge was to improve, and I did that. Thanks for sticking around, thanks for watching. As always, like and subscribe. Get down in the link in the description, get your free copy of my ebook, Train Wherever the Fuck You Want. And you know what? This challenge works well with that, because this is a challenge you can do wherever the fuck you want.